All right. So perpendicular lines, they are going to cross. They're going to cross at 90 degrees. That's what's special about being perpendicular and not just being two lines that cross in any way. So perpendicular lines cross at 90 degrees. They have opposite reciprocal slopes. Okay. That means you're going to flip them over and change the sign. Okay. Flip and change. Flip and change is what we're going to do with the slopes. Bless you. Okay, so if it's 2/3, you'll flip it over to 3/2 and then change the sign to a negative. Okay, if it's negative to begin with, the perpendicular slope will be positive, and you're going to flip it over. Okay, so that's what makes perpendicular lines work out of that. So let's just look at some examples. Example E, perpendicular to, let's do y equals 2x minus 8 through 0, 4. Okay. Now, what's the slope of the original line? 2. Okay, so our perpendicular slope what's the reciprocal of 2? Well, it's 2/1 to begin with. Flip it over. Yeah, so the perpendicular slope would be -1/2. Flip it, change the sign. Flip it and change the sign. Okay. So our new slope we're going to use is -1/2. This ordered pair they gave us is the what? It's the y-intercept. So we can go ahead and go right to writing that equation. Y equals -1/2 x plus 4. Good job. Okay. Not very difficult. It's exactly the same thing we were just doing. You just got to do the slope stuff beforehand. Okay. Example F. Perpendicular to, let's use 3x plus 4y equals -12 through 0, -6. Yeah, that. Using office. Who can verify that you read? What were you talking about? Nobody. You just said that. You weren't talking to me. So you weren't in office. We'll sit down. We'll take care of this after we finish our notes. All right. So, what do we got to do that equation first? Yeah, get y by itself. Okay. So subtract 3x. There's 4y equals -3x minus 12. Divided by 4. Y equals -3/4 x minus 3. What's our perpendicular slope? Positive or negative? Positive. Flip it over, change it. We know that's the y-intercept, so we can go ahead and write the new equation. Y equals 4/3 x minus 6. Flip the slope, change the sign. That's your perpendicular slope. If you were to graph this equation and this one, you would see them crossing at a 90-degree angle. You graph them. Okay. Mm-hmm. Flip it and change the sign. Yeah, flip it and make it positive. That's right. Whatever. On the previous example, we had a positive 2 slope. We flipped it over and made it negative. So you're always going to change the sign of whatever it is for perpendicular. Okay, let's do one more. Perpendicular to y equals negative 5x plus 8 through 2 negative 4. All right. So is that informed where we can get the slope we need? What's the slope we do need? So that's 5. That's negative 5 over 1. So flip it over, be 1/5. Now that point over there is 2 negative 4. So do I have to go? Can I go straight to slope intercept form? No, I got to go through point slope form. So I'm gonna have y plus 4 1/5 x minus 2, and then we're gonna distribute 1/5 x minus 2/5 y plus 4. Subtract 4. 1/5 x, and that'd be negative 20 over 5. So that'd be negative 22 over 5. I'm just doing the common denominator there, so I didn't have to pull out the calculator to do it. All right. So writing equations of parallel lines. Parallel lines have what? What's the deal with the slopes on parallels? Parallel lines, the slopes are the same. Perpendicular lines, what do you have to do? Flip it and change the sign. Flip it and change the signs. That's the part we need here. All right, so your assignment for today is on page 321. We're doing numbers 3 through 11, and then 18 through 26. All right. Tell you what, let's do 3 through 11, and then 19 through 25. And we'll just do the odds on that. It's about 10 problems. Half of them, the first half there is parallel. The second half is perpendicular. Okay. Doing odd on all of those. Yeah, odd on all. Okay. Work by yourself. Those, see if you can get those done. You can check those